Welcome to our 2020 Washington Township Top 10 presentation. Thank you for sharing this time together to honor our top students. This group of students is unique and has excelled despite some challenges and disappointments. When the building closed and learning moved to video conferencing and online learning, the students paused, then regrouped. Each has continued to give his and her best. Each has worked extremely hard to earn the title Top 10. Each has taken multiple AP and dual credit classes. They have a GPA over 4.0. They do not limit their passion to learning in the classroom. They are athletes, leaders, and contributors to our community. We are extremely proud of them. They have blessed all of us. Zoe Brickner. My favorite classes have always been liberal arts, English yearbook and band. I am a second-year yearbook editor and student council secretary. I also played 4 years of varsity basketball and 3 years of track. I was also awarded the Academic Athletic Award my junior year. My honored guest is Mrs. Angela Bine. I chose Mrs. Bine because going into freshman year, I knew I loved English and writing, but she helped me realize why. She always planned some fun activity to help us really dive into the plays we read, and always wanted us to answer the why questions behind an author's works. Going into AP, these qualities only grew stronger as that's what the class centered around. She pushed me to become a better learner, not only in her classroom, but in life. Mrs. Bine helped me persevere through creative blocks because she knew I could achieve anything I set my mind to. Madeline Burton. Throughout my 4 years of high school, I have participated in varsity volleyball, student council, and National Honor Society. I spend a lot of my free time in artistic ways. After graduating, I plan to continue being artistic and attend Ball State to become a graphic designer. My honored educator is Mrs. Sandy Walla. I chose Mrs. Walla because she has always been there for me and been able to cheer me up since 7th grade when I first came to the school. She is more than just a teacher. She is an individual who shaped me into the person that I am today and inspired me to bring art into my future. Jennifer Kaline. My name is Jennifer Kaline, and I'm a senior in the cursed class of 2020. Thank you, Corona. I am the captain of several academic teams and Spell Bowl, president of Key Club, co-president of Honor Society, a flute in the band, and am involved in several other extracurriculars. Furthermore, this year, I have been recognized as a National Merit Scholar and an Indiana Academic All-Star. In the fall, I plan on attending Purdue University to study astronautical engineering. My honored guest is Mrs. Beth Bell. Mrs. Bell has been my math teacher and academic team coach throughout high school, but her influence upon me has been much more than that. She is a role model everyone yearns for, endlessly inspiring, patient, encouraging, and motivating. It is a rarity when I am not in her room before school starts, getting help on some math problem that tripped me up, or just talking about something random before the day starts. No matter why I'm there, she never makes me feel unwelcome or unimportant. Instead, I know I am valued. I cherish these memories with Mrs. Bell as my teacher, coach, and friend, and will never forget these past 4 years. Valerie Churchill. I will be attending Purdue in the fall to major in civil engineering. Throughout high school, I was a member of Student Council, Band, and DECA for 4 years, Key Club for 2 years, and Color Guard, Cross Country, and Volleyball for 3 years. My honored guest is Mrs. Lori Schrock. She is an inspiring and fun middle school math and science teacher. She makes learning easy and exciting for everyone, as well as just being a supportive teacher. She is constantly encouraging students to try their hardest, and her classes helped inspire my love for math. She helped me come out of my shell in 6th grade. Katarina Clark. Katie Clark is a salutatorian of her class and has participated in many activities in and outside of school, including varsity volleyball, 2 years she was a captain, club volleyball, 4 years of Honor Society, her church's youth group, student council, Key Club, Color Guard, Spell Bowl, and is one of the editors of the yearbook. Katie's honored educator is Mrs. Jennifer Butler. Senora Butler has been my Spanish teacher since freshman year and has become far more than just my teacher. She is someone I could come to with everything going on in my life and will listen. And aside from just being knowledgeable in Spanish, she truly spends her time growing her knowledge and is one of the smartest people I know. Someday, I hope I can connect with and teach my students as well as Senora Butler does, because she has made such an impact on my high school career. Katie Evans. Hi, I'm Katie Evans. I am so honored to be in the top 10 for the class of 2020. I have been part of the Washington Township family since kindergarten, and I am proud to be a senator. Although I am disappointed to miss out on the fourth quarter of my senior year, I cannot wait to attend Ball State University in the fall. I will be in the Miller Business Honors Program as a Miller Scholar, and I hope to obtain a degree in Human Resources Management. My honored educator is Mrs. Julie Moore. Mrs. Julie Moore is truly inspirational with the amount of determination and effort she puts towards her work. She loves her job and treats her students as if they were her children. I have known Mrs. Moore for 7 years as a teacher, mentor, and friend. She has taught me more than any other teacher has, and she is a reason that I am pursuing a business degree. Madeline Evans. Maddie has participated in several extracurriculars, including volleyball, color guard, and Spanish club. Maddie's honored guest is Mr. Dan Leck. Mr. Lechty has been my mentor since my first class with him my sophomore year. His exemplary teaching and ability to connect with students inspired me to want to be a teacher myself. I am incredibly grateful for everything I have learned from Mr. Lechty, both as a math student and as a person. Allison Haynes. During my high school career, I have been extremely involved with leadership and extracurriculars, including but not limited to Key Club, Spell Bowl, cross country, drama club, and color guard. These activities have made me learn to work hard and strive for my best, because if I work hard enough, I can do whatever I put my mind to. My honored guest is Mrs. Michelle Alt. Frau Alt has only been my German teacher just this last year. However, not only has she been one of the best teachers I have had, she is much more than a teacher to me. She is a teacher that we can laugh with and joke as a class, but she has also been more like a second mom to me for the past 10 years. She will always be my German teacher, but first, she will always be like a mom to me. Taylor Schumann. I have been in the top 10 for all 4 years of high school, while also participating in volleyball, student council, Key Club, Spell Bowl, and yearbook as an editor. My honored guest is Mrs. Ashley Lechty. I have had the honor of being a Mrs. Lechty student for the past 3 years of high school, and I know that without her, those 3 years would have not been as enlightening and valuable for my personal growth. Although her English class only happened during my sophomore year, along with a semester of speech class, my writing and personality was completely transformed with her. She helped me learn the importance of being able to give a good speech, and she gave me the ability to write a near-perfect research paper. I have also been able to express my true creativity through going from a yearbook staff member my junior year to the yearbook editor during my senior year. I was able to see my true potential as a creative student, an English student, and an individual because of Mrs. Lechty. Jonathan Stewart. My name is JJ Stewart, and I am a senior at Washington Township High School. Some of my favorite hobbies are soccer and music. Based off of these hobbies, I was able to become the high school soccer team captain and the band president in Washington Township. My favorite subjects are math and science, and I will be going to Purdue University this fall for engineering. My honored guest is Mr. Todd Hudson. I chose Mr. Hudson as my educator as he is one of my favorite teachers at the high school. His jokes make me laugh every day, and his lesson plans allow for students to learn in a hands-on manner that is both fun and educational. Mr. Hudson is one of the best teachers I have ever had and is really understanding with his students. He makes it his goal to get to know and become friends with every student he teaches, and it really makes a difference throughout the school day. I always look forward to Mr. Hudson's classes every day, and they will be something I will miss in college. Thank you to our top 10 senators. We all look forward to watching you go and change your world. Ruth Bader Ginsburg is known for the quote, "Fight for the things that you care about, but do it in a way that will lead others to join you." You each have the tools to lead. I challenge you to be a world changer, but do it with grace and kindness and love so that others will be inspired and follow you. Good job, Senators.